One of the things that I get to do when I have younger audiences is we often go out into the woods and we take a hike. And one of the places that we always stop is there's a rock foundation of an old barn, and it's completely surrounded now by trees. The barn has been gone for 40 years, as far as I can tell. And we stop and we look at this, and I ask the kids, how did this happen that once upon a time there was a barn here and now there are trees? And they get around to the idea, well, that once the barn and the farm was abandoned, then the trees just grew. And so then I say to them, so what would happen if you and your family left your house and you all moved away for 10, 15 years, which is an expansive time that they can't imagine, but if they moved away and nobody mowed for that period of time, what would you find when you came back? And they know just by looking around them that the trees would grow. Their places would turn into a small forest, right? We know this. And so then I say to them, now the thing about the place where we live is that it has this incredibly regenerative ability to bring forth trees, just kind of hopelessly. Some people express this as a bane. I don't think it is. And part of what it means is that here in Goshen, in northern Indiana where we live, wherever you look, even if it's way out on the horizon, what do we see? We see trees. We see trees. And what this means, I think, is that we are forest people. And so I present this to these young kids. I say, that's who we are. We are forest people. And understanding who we are, at that point, then we're ready to continue our walk into the woods and kind of have the lights come on a little bit more. But that's, I extend that to them, and I want to extend that to us here too, to you here. We are forest people. If we live here, that's who we are.